What were the best and worst jobs for 2013? Welcome to the News Hub. I'm Simon Constable, and here to help us with that question, Lauren Weber of the Wall Street Journal. Thank you very much for being
You're
here.
welcome.
What was the best job?
It's an actuary, and many people don't even know what that is.
So what is that?
Actuaries value financial risks. They're the ones who determine how much a pension system's obligations will be 20 years down the road, but they actually also do some more interesting things, which is determine the risks of a bridge collapsing and what the financial repercussions of that would be.
And they also make an estimate on how, when you're going to die, or
Yes.
by what cause, on a mass basis.
Exactly. They're trying to always figure out when you and I are going to die.
So what were we're going to ask for a couple more examples of good jobs. What were the other two?
Well, there were a number that actually related to America's aging population. So some of the ones that apparently do very well are audiologists, financial planners, physical therapists. A lot of them were healthcare professions.
Okay, so that really fits. And what factors go into determining what was a good job?
Well, this list was created by a career website called careercast.com, and they look at 5 criteria: income, work environment, physical demands, stress, and hiring outlook. So that's why that's why there tends to be a fair amount of movement from year to year. Last year, software engineer was the top job. This year, it's actuaries, which means probably that the world is a little bit riskier than it was last year.
Okay, the worst job. I'll give a sneak peek. It's your job, isn't it? You have the worst job.
It's depressing to say, but yes, newspaper reporter. But I don't think they're talking about people who are at national newspapers.
Okay, well, and why was that? Well, that was the low pay and the stressful environment?
It's a combination of hiring outlook is very poor. I mean, some newspapers are starting to go online only. That's happening occasionally. So, and newspapers are shrinking as ad dollars shrink.
And what are 2 other examples of jobs you don't want?
Well, one was lumberjack, which was the worst job last year.
Yeah.
That's
dangerous and hard work and low paid.
Yes, that moved up slightly, though. Apparently, well, partly because the housing outlook is improving, and so more lumber is required to build new houses. Actors also came out on this list.
But that can also be the best job in the world.
Exactly. You know, it's a bit subjective, so you can take it with a grain of salt.
Love it. Great stuff. We'll see what happens next year.
Okay.
Lauren Weber with the worst job in the U.S.